What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Better Than Your Ex, Cody and Ex. Basically, I do it best. So based off the title, I will be doing a realistic high school advice and tips for upcoming freshmen and sophomores. I think most freshmen are always nervous. Don't be nervous. I mean, in school, I kind of still got nervous on the first day of school just because, but it's not like a big deal. Like, it's not what you see on TV. It's not all pretty, nicey, buddy. It's not like that. So just know that you're kind of on your own, really. You're not really on your own, but you're on your own type stuff. So you get more freedom, of course, from your junior high experience. So it's like, just know how to manage your time and stuff like that, and don't take your freedom too wild. Next topic, that goes into skipping. Skipping isn't cute. Skipping in the restroom, I just feel like, why did you come to school to skip? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you're wasting time, and then you being a follower leader. Like, why would you skip it for somebody? Like, is they finna pay for your future rent or something? You know what I'm saying? If he's something in the back of my sisters. But, skipping, just not it. It don't give you no cool points. It just make you look like you don't got no future or no life. Also, like, going in school tardy, like in your classes tardy. For me, that's not cute. It just give off of impression as in your drive and your future is not really one of your biggest focus. It just shows like the self-respect you carry for yourself. Because walking in the classroom and it's like people, I could see like 2 minutes late, 1 minute late, just because, like after lunch. But just being tardy to class, get it. We all don't want to be in class. Like, it just shows how much you put it in. But then you're gonna be complaining when you failing. And it's just like, what do you want me to do? You late to my class every day. So, I don't know. It just never makes sense to me. So skipping, I don't recommend. It's not cute. Don't get you nowhere. And it don't leave no good impression on yourself. Like, it just shows you careless. You don't care about your future. You easily can get attention span from somebody else, and it cause you to break down. You know what I'm saying? So, skipping 0-0, don't recommend. Especially in the restroom. Like, come on now, do better. Next, GPA, turning in work, doing assignments. Your freshman and sophomore year is most definitely your important years, because junior and senior year you get to start applying for college. Like, high school is really like, you gotta go get it. Like, turning in work, make sure you're on time, especially if it be like teachers be like, you get 10 points off. At the end of the day, them 10 points matter. Use all your points that you can. I always like to be like ahead of my work, but we all have them days where we get lazy. We just want to go to sleep when we get home. But I just say, just stay on top of your stuff. Like, you gotta really be self-motivated in this stuff. If we need help, go to tutoring. It's okay. Like, I just feel like, turn in your work, Yeah. Females, dating. Okay, so dating seniors as a freshman and sophomore, sophomore, that's not bad. Don't listen to me. But I feel like actually talking would be kind of better, because I can't tell y'all not to like date or talk. I know a lot of people like, don't date or don't talk to people or don't like nobody, but it's it's life. So with that, I really just say you gotta keep your mind focused and put your priorities first. Really, like, it's gonna be a distraction. You're gonna come with a boy, a slip up, or a female, and it's gonna happen. Like, you gonna like somebody, you gonna catch feelings whether y'all talking. Just know your limits and set your standards. But I feel like it's always good to try it out in high school, because before you go in the real world, people want to test you more and stuff like that. So it's always good to get a good experience, but I don't recommend dating. Like, for me, I didn't date my freshman year. And I never dated nobody in my school, just because it's, especially don't date somebody that's a class clown that try to get attention, or if they do, I know, like, for me, a lot of people do try to mess with me that's either class clowns or want attention or think stuff funny and try to be disrespectful or talk about your looks. Like, don't lower your standards. Keep your standards high. I mean, talking to them is okay, but make sure you friend level on them and they know they place. Like, don't make them feel too comfortable, and that's when they're gonna think they can get access of you and they can control you. But you know, stop that right then and there. Like, period. But first means I just feel like start knowing people. Don't really date because they come and go. Especially if it's a senior, they're leaving. So there's really no point. Unless they stay like around district. I mean, you could date. Like, it's really like a hit or miss. Because not everybody in the world is bad. Not everybody got bad perspectives or just want to F. You know, so it's just like, it gotta be true and, you know, you gotta feel it. So going in with that, FNSEX, I don't like saying the word just because it's not, I don't know, I just don't like saying it. So, to that. Y'all are growing up, so of course it's gonna come up, like, boys want to F now these days. Me, personally, I'm still a virgin. And I love it, like, still talking to people, like, I still talk to people and, you know, I'm play day. Everybody know me. I'm all about my business. I'm achieving stuff. Like, I'm up there. I'm pretty. Yeah. So it's like having that good background. Show self-respect for yourself. And a lot of people who do lose their virginity don't even mess with the person no more. Still got feelings for that person, and they don't even talk. They did them dead wrong in the end. It's just kind of like a waste of time, waste of the viper that you give to somebody who didn't deserve it in the first place. So I know, like, right now that's kind of like a thing. Boys make that a thing or a topic. Let them make them a topic. Hit your standards first, and if the boy you with don't accept that, he didn't love you in the first place. It wasn't true love, and it's like my boyfriend tell me, it's just a temporary feeling. Like, and then like Plan B's right now, you can't get an abortion in Texas, so it's just like you risking all that, your future, just for this one boy, and then you ain't going to see him. So you gotta think smart really about it. I know you might get like feelings or want to get a little free, but just control yourself. Like, you make the relationship just our vibes and connections. That's how I do. And it's just like, if they don't respect that, they don't have no, you know, they're not free. Or if they don't take the time, like, at least be dated for like 2 years or 1 year. Like, it's possible, but a lot of people nowadays make that a topic. They think that you have to have that, you gotta do that. You know, it's not worth it. Especially boys, they'll try to peer pressure you, and don't let them do it. Let them talk to their homeboys so you're not getting to that period, because you're not. You like, you gotta have a good impression for yourself, because boys gonna want to do it. They're gonna talk about you, say how you not gonna want to. Okay, leave it. The door's there, and I'm gonna hold my door. Okay, period. Because this is money. You know what I'm saying? All this is money. And then if you did have a baby, the baby coming home with you. Like, usually the women have the babies, and it's like the boy is kind of like a baby sometimes. Not all the time, but especially high school. Like, yeah. So on that, I don't recommend it just because. And it don't give you no cool points. Like I said, it's just a temporary feeling. So if you want to do it, but make sure you do it with somebody, or you're comfortable with telling your parents that you did it, so that you can put on birth control. And like, birth control, you risking your life, because it can cause sins, it can cause you to gain weight. It's just like, you can live your life without doing that. Like, then you end up pregnant. Like, you can do that. Being involved in activities. I say get involved in a lot of activities, clubs, sports. Just try it out. You don't have to tell nobody you're trying out, because it can be embarrassing if you don't make the team. But just go for it. Like, for me, I do drill team, and that's dance, and I love it. Like, you meet new people, you get a vibe, and it's just like, yeah. And then up and coming, I got some stuff in the store, so I'm gonna update y'all about that. But yeah, stay in clubs. Like right now, I'm in National Honor Societies. I was vice president for student council, And when you do apply for schools and colleges, they don't like that. So I advise y'all to do clubs, and you can also put that in your resume. Yeah, so stay involved in activities and clubs. I'm trying to think, what other clubs am I in? I can't even think, but I know I do a lot of stuff. Hold on. But if y'all do have Avid at your school, I do recommend it. A 10 out of 10 recommend, because first of all, that's where the money at. You really see like your opportunities open up. You see your vision, like stuff you never even seen before. Like, I want to do this. Like, I want to go to HBCU, but colleges, like, that's where it's at. Avid is where it's at. So if y'all do have a program called Avid, most definitely get into that. And like knowing about clubs and stuff, you will need to contact your counselor for that information. But like for my school, my counselor really don't communicate unless you communicate with them. So like club wise, you really got to stay in your stuff if you want to be involved. And you got to put yourself out there, even though it may be nervous at the point, but once you get like in programs, that's good for you. That's a good background. It shows like you really dedicated. Like I just don't go to school just to go to school. You got to make the fun out of everything you do. And it makes me like leave an impression. It make me continue a legacy. So it's just like you got to put yourself in high standards. You got people looking at me. So it's like, this is what I want to do. Like, I'm a natural leader, so everything I can get at, I want type stuff. So it's typically staying at. If you get the opportunity to skip a grade, I just don't recommend it. I was given the opportunity to go up a grade, but I didn't take the opportunity. And my mom made me realize, like, why do I want to rush my high school life? Like, I get some kids, they can't handle it, or they got issues going on, but personally, you live once. I want to go through all my high school experience. You never get this high school experience back. You never get this back. So I want to make all the times. I want to learn all the obstacles, problems that I do run into that I know I can face while I'm in high school, and I got people surrounded by me. Like, this is my time to, learn me, of course, embrace new things. So I feel like me rushing, I wanted to experience each level, each year, each new activity, each new thing. And especially my last 2 years, my junior, senior year, I'm leaving an impression at the school. So that's why I say I got some things on my sleeve. I can't wait to share with y'all. But yeah, fighting and cussing around adults, that is not cute to me. It just shows you can't communicate, and it goes on to your energy and attitude towards your effort in your class, your schoolwork, like teacher recommendations. You need that for college. Even if you don't go to college, like, you need work recommendations, and then I'm pretty sure you can put down a teacher if you work with them. And yeah, so I just don't think that's cute, and God don't like ugly, and cussing just creates a really bad habit. And personally, I just never cared for it. You'll never hear me walking around cussing, or I listen to some music that cuss, but cussing, like straight up cussing and thinking it's cute, especially a teacher, like, it never gets to that point. Studying, phone can be a distraction, but everybody be on their phone. This year I actually want to start taking notes on my iPad, so we're going to see how that goes. But for me, studying, I have to do color coordination because I'm a color coordinated person. So I kind of do stuff that kind of make me like, oh, this is pretty, because I like pretty stuff. So for me to actually be interactive with what I want to study, I got to think big about it. I'm out of breath. I feel like I've been talking too much. But yeah, those are really like the main things I'd say for freshman advice, to like stay on y'all stuff and stuff like that. Like, these are the main topics that have been on my mind, like that I'll share. And just be yourself. Like, it's for you to experience. Everybody have a mistake. Everybody has their roots to roots. Everybody go through a boyfriend or girlfriend that it was just a worst relationship. So don't be scared to express yourself or feel like you have to be like somebody or you have to be with a certain group of friends. Like, don't feel like that. Just as long as you keeping your peace and you're not going back and forth negative and putting out a negative impact, I feel like you'll be good. Like, for me, I really keep my circle small. Like, I don't hang around my drill team people. That's what I'm saying. Like, stay involved into activities. I keep my circle small to a certain circumstance, and then like my avid family, love them to death. And like your avid teachers, them too. Like, they're really good teachers. They stick with you. But other than that, I really don't talk to people like that, unless it's like club-wise or But bonding relationship-wise, I like to keep that to a minimized because people will hate on you, people will be jealous of you and you don't see it. So, you gotta be there for yourself. And like, I have a big support system family-wise, like a big support system. And that's the reason I go so hard. It's like you're my dog. So, yeah. And picking classes, as far as picking classes, you really want to look into details in your classes because, for example, you can be wanting to go to college for a doctor, but you're not taking any classes for science that's even on the track level. Like, you really got to research into yourself and test things out. Like, for example, a lot of freshmen didn't know about child development, which I think should be one of the top things that they should know about, especially as a female. Well, which is I think like every school has this, but child development is basically where you learn about the pregnancy, all the woman's body, and you get to carry the baby and stuff like that. So I feel like the classes aren't open as they should be. But that'll be an easy video. I really just had a little stuff just to write down. Nothing too much. Simple, some main topics that y'all need to focus on. Like, from a student to student perspective to share with y'all. It's not like High School Musicals, like, but you can really make a High School Musical, like, make it your movie, like, live your life. Wear the clothes you want to wear, like, don't think about nobody else's business. Don't try to keep up with the trends, because you don't lose yourself trying to keep up with the trends. And that's how you kind of lose like self-love for yourself and self-discipline, self-respect, because you're trying to compare yourself to other people, whether it's upperclassmen and you want to be up there. Rather you hang around upperclassmen, I feel like you don't need to change yourself. If you have to change yourself when you're around them, you don't need to be around them, because you should always be yourself, finding yourself. And also, if you have friends that you can't talk to your business about or personal stuff about, them not your friends. So that's all for this video. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.